Welcome to EV Exclusive. I'm Nina Margitello. You are never going to believe where I am today. We are on an exclusive ranch. It's approximately 1 hour from Calgary International Airport. It's 480 acres and it is incredible. It's comprised of a lodge, 6 guest cabins, a caretaker house, a western town, which you will see behind me. It is the original set from the movie with Clint Eastwood called The Unforgiven, and it was moved here. There's a man-made lake for trophy rainbow trout fishing, an arena, and much, much more. It's listed for $28,500,000. Big thank you to the listing agents Chris Burns and Greg Karos. Now let's begin. Okay, so I'm gonna take my hat off. Apparently cowboys and cowgirls don't wear their hats in the home. So here we are in the main lodge. So in total, it's 12,302 square feet. It's divided on 3 levels, and we are on the main floor right now, which is about 5,300 square feet. So as you can see, this gorgeous entryway as we come in with, I believe it's fir or pine timber throughout the home, stone flooring, and then it transitioned to oak floors as we make our way into the living room. This home is filled with European sophistication with some Wild West flair. As you can see, my buffalo friend here makes a real statement in this beautiful living room. We have 30 feet high cathedral ceilings and this candelabra. It actually has real candles in it. We have a wood burning fireplace, which is gas assist, and a deck that runs along the length of the living area. It has an awning so you can have the sun shining or you can cover it if you need some shade. And there's also access to use the patio from this door. And we're gonna make our way to the heart of the home, the kitchen, and this incredible bar. How fun is this to have it right alongside your kitchen? Normally you would see a bar like this in a restaurant. I think it would be perfect for corporate retreats. Also wanted to point out this Moroccan feature art piece, really pretty. And we make our way into the kitchen with tiled countertops. And we don't see these very often, but these are flown in from France. I believe it's pronounced La Cornue. And apparently it comes with a team of a couple people to assemble it. So we have 4 gas burners and then the hot plate griddle. We have a Miele dishwasher, an apron sink. I also really like the curved doorways with the brick. Really neat features. The owner painted this himself. So we have storage, a pantry. It's used for coffee and tea. And then this makes our way into an industrial kitchen. This is the first industrial kitchen we've seen on the channel. We have sinks, ultraline professional oven, dishwasher, and this is a Garland stove cooking situation, griddle with real coals and lots of storage. And then it's a little noisy in here because we have a full-size walk-in refrigerator and a freezer. I could totally fit in there. And then we're gonna make our way into the dining, but again, this is why I think this would be optimum for corporate retreats, because this is set up with, you know, different dining tables. It reminds me of being like on a European train. It's kind of like the, I don't know what they're called, but you know, the eating area on a train. And then look at this amazing piece of artwork. And it's all actually cabinets. So they open and there's various trays and plates for serving your guests. And then let's just go back here because this is actually the other dining area right now. So we've got seating for about 8. It's a nice big round table, very cozy. We've got the beams in here as well, warm, welcoming. This home has so many interesting art pieces and artifacts, and I'm sure there's a ton of stories around this light fixture and many of the items. They are very much a part of the history of the home. So there is, some of them could be included and they are negotiable in the price. And now off to a boardroom. This is indeed a great room. It's very large. It's currently set up for meetings and a boardroom, but obviously you could use it for many different things. It has been used as a dining room in the past as well. Cozy wood-burning fireplace. There's actually 7 wood-burning fireplaces with gas assist in the lodge. And just for perspective, I'm just standing by this very intriguing mural with a ton of detail. It really comes alive. There's French doors to lead you outside, beautiful patio, obviously surrounded by trees. And if you exit from here, it connects you to the guest cabins, which we will see a little later on, but we still have much more to see of this home. So we're still on the main floor. I wanted to show you guys the primary bedroom. So incredible light pouring in, high ceilings. This is actually a sheep skin carpet. I also know what you guys are thinking. My boots are disinfected and clean, or I would never be on here. So it is actually very plush. And then as we make our way over to my left, we have a full wall of deep closet space and a very generous size ensuite bathroom with dual vanity sinks, a soaker tub, and then a separate room which has a shower and your toilet. And then we're gonna make our way up the stairs to the atelier room, or basically it's an artist studio. This space is filled with more artifacts, interesting art pieces, including the owner's own art pieces, cozy fireplace for those cold winter nights, and a ton of light, beautiful trees outside. Look at this chair. I'm not sure, looks like a reading chair. This could be an ashtray. Maybe you put your drink in there. Very unique. I've never seen anything like that, but amazing space to be inspired. More of the house to see. So between the artist studio and the primary bedroom below, there's actually a mezzanine level here, so another bonus space. This could be used as a dressing area, putting on your makeup, lots of light, more storage and closet space, a full bathroom, seating area with a wood-burning fireplace. Check this out. Every time I turn the corner, there's something interesting to see. These glass enclosed cabinets with very unique artifacts that the owners have collected throughout the years. And then just down the hall, there is a full-size bedroom. And then as we come along this way, notice the curvature of this railing, and it has a beautiful perspective to down below. And then there are 2 seating areas. So one would be really ideal for playing some cards or listening to somebody play the piano. And then the other one is ideal for watching television or having a game of chess. So in the lodge, there are 5 bedrooms and 11 bathrooms. On the lower level, there are 2 really well separated with their own en-suites. So really great for privacy. And then there's also a full facility laundry area with a lot of storage. And then what house wouldn't be complete with a fun games room with a pool table? There are 2 fireplaces here. So I'm sure there's a story, but my theory is, one, you could have kind of like a low burn charcoal and make s'mores or roast weenies. And then the other one is actually for heating up the space. We are in Calgary, so you know the winters can be very cold and snowy. We have a full wet bar, storage for your games and books. And now we're gonna go through the French doors and go through these beautiful walkways to the guest cabins. So here we are at the Moose Cabin. So an interesting fact is that the owner has named all the cabins after his favorite wildlife. So we're in the Moose Cabin. There's elk, caribou, grizzly, loon, and owl. They're all approximately 2,200 square feet. Some are a little bit bigger than others. They all have at least 3 bedrooms, and some of them have loft spaces as well. Very cozy. They all have wood-burning fireplaces that are gas assist. They're all log homes with soaring ceilings. They all have their own independent kitchens as well, and ensuite bathrooms. They are all connected to the main lodge through these elevated pathways to the home. If the lodge is the heart of the estate, the western town is definitely the soul. These are the wise words of listing agent Chris Burns. It's made up of several buildings, mercantile store, a saloon, there's even a sheriff's office, and we're gonna start at the bank. We have an authentic timepiece, a full armored safe. We gotta love the bars for safety. So we're gonna come around. Wonder what it would have been like to be a teller in those days. Have a look at this machine. So cool. Withdrawals at gunpoint only. Just deposits, only deposits, no withdrawals. Oh, upstairs there's actually a boarding room as well. Right next door there is a carpentry and undertaking store, so it would be like our modern day woodworking shop. There's a lot of authentic antique tools as well, saws and screwdrivers and all kinds of things that I don't know what they are. And then we make our way to the center of the western town, which is the church, with stained glass windows and pews, and of course the bell to summon everybody to morning mass. I love doing that. Let's go inside and see if anybody's here. So it turns out it's just me in here. There's authentic pews, this antique organ, as well as a pot-bellied wood stove. Haven't seen one like this ever before. And then also what looks like a very old Bible. You're really transformed in time. Really takes you back to that wild, wild west. Next up is the saloon. I could really use a shot of whiskey. I hear it's the most popular place in town. What would you like? I have some moonshine. There is some Southern comfort and even some cigars. This space is so much fun. Look at this piano, actually. I think it looks like one of those that you can print off. And then we come down here to JJJ's Illegal Casino, where we have legit or not so legit blackjack tables and even a roulette table. No wonder this was the hot spot for the townspeople. The next store is a mercantile store, so it's filled with items that the owners have collected through the years to replicate what a convenience store would have been like in the day. It is a feast for the eyes. It's quite overwhelming actually to just kind of take it all in. Let's go have a look. Okay. I feel like a little bit like a kid in a candy store because there's so many things to take in. We have a Singer sewing machine, no idea how old it is, but some things that jump out to me are these old ice skates. There's like old irons for pressing, lots of jars and tins from back in the day. I guess this is where you could choose your earrings and your accessories, candle holders, and then, oh, I almost walked into this. I guess it would have been you could cut your hair here or wait, get a shave. And then, how cool is this? This is the most interesting cash register I have ever seen. We have a scale here to measure things. Of course, candy, jujubes, and oh my God, I love it. Could I please order a liter of milk, please? Put that back there. And then, I guess this would be to wrap your items as well. The thought and the detail that they've put into this, it's unbelievable. There's another wood stove here with, I don't know if it's real or pretend coal. This might have been used to keep the air humid. I'm not really sure. I'll make my way over here and see what else I can find that stands out. Probably like looks like the old Hudson Bay blanket and some soap, pots, smoking tobacco, all kinds of fun paraphernalia that just, again, just transforms you back in time. If you've been naughty and stolen something from the store, then you're gonna end up next door at the jail, talking to the sheriff. Wow, this place is unbelievable. We have an array of, I'm gonna say rifles, but honestly, I'm the last person that knows anything about guns. 2 jail cells, so iron jail cells, very authentic. Looks like somebody had a little bit too much to drink last night. Oh, there's even a gun in the holster here. I'm not gonna touch that, but I am gonna touch these keys because I've always wanted to do this. Oh, your wife's here to bail you out, sir, so let's free him. Just joking around. Put those back. Typewriter, another old phone, old binoculars. It's unbelievable, just love it. That wraps up the western town. And across the street from the western town, there's a helicopter pad. We don't have a helicopter today, but we do have a drone. Welcome to the boathouse. We're greeted by a peacock, and then to the right, there's storage for your rods, all your gear. There's even a cleaning station for your fish. We've got stainless steel countertop and a sink there, very convenient. And then there's actually a full kitchen with an oven and another sink and a microwave so you can eat and entertain. There's a bar called the Dirty Dozen, and there's many eclectic pieces, really fun pieces to look at, kind of take it all in. And then as we make our way to the other end of the boathouse is actually about 1,500 square feet. This looks like a little repair station. There's a line here so you can get your rods organized, and then this cozy seating area. I can just envision lots of laughs and talking about your catch of the day. And then there's actually a fishing hole. So even in the winter time, you could cast a rod down here and fish from inside. Let's see. Yep, there's water down there. And there's matching barn doors. So you can actually open up the barn doors from either side. Let's do that now. So we walk out to this deck. It looks like it's floating, but it's actually not. It's on a hydraulic system, so you can move it up or down slightly. The owners have an amphibious machine, so it actually you can drive it like an ATV on land and then onto the water as well. Super fun, as well as this very fun party barge. So it's motorized and you can take it down the lake if you choose. So the lake has rainbow trout, trophy rainbow trout apparently. And then there's carp that eats the algae, so keeps it all healthy, good ecosystem happening here. There are, I think, 3 aeration pumps as well. And you can see in the distance a waterfall, which also keeps the lake cool in the summertime. And then to my right, there are 2 barbecues, so you can cook up your trout if you're so inclined, and then serve it to your friends underneath this covered dining area. I like actually because there's mosquito nets. It's quite spacious terrace on this side. And last but not least, gonna walk backwards over here to my all-time favorite outdoor forno. In my opinion, a must. Right? Pizza, I'm in love. Let's close that up. And then also there is an outdoor shower. We're now stepping into the equestrian arena. I don't know a lot of horse lingo, but I do know real estate, and this is a very valuable asset to have. So on my left, there is a storage room for saddles and harnesses, and then we are greeted with stunning statues and a tribute to the Netherlands. There's a feeding room on this side, and then we'll make our way to the stables. There are 5 stables. I wish there were horses in them, but we are gonna check them out a little bit later in the pasture. There's a vet dispensary, and then an Olympic-size arena. There's a really good vantage point from upstairs as well, so we're gonna head up now. So upstairs we have this cozy seating lounge area with the fireplace. I picture having scotch here or something and watching the horses, and then we wrap around to another seating area on this side as well, so good separation for some privacy. And then there's a full service bar with an espresso machine as well, so if you're not riding, you can have a drink while your friend or your partner's riding. And then this is a really interesting, I haven't seen this before either, but this is an architectural model of the actual estate. And that's not all. There are also 2 fantastic vantage points from the balconies. And then there's a dressing room. So if you're riding, you can change out of your clothes and put on your everyday attire. Speaking of which, excuse me for a minute. So what do you think of the Canadian tuxedo? Since we are on a ranch, let's go find some horses. And that's a wrap for today's exclusive ranch tour. We hope you enjoyed it. A big shout out and thank you to Angle Invokers Calgary and the listing agents Chris Burns and Greg Karos. All their information will be below, as well as more information about the property. We hope that you really enjoyed this unique Western experience. You guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Ciao, and have an amazing day. In these neck of the woods, some people have shotguns, but Margitello, I've got an electric fly swatter. Gotta get it through the hole there. I'm gonna like bust my jeans, okay? Well, I see intruders, Stefan, so don't worry, I got your back. Oh yeah? You're messing with me? Come on out. Apparently, cowboys do not wear their hats in the home, so I'm just gonna put mine down here.
There's a hook right there.
As you can see by this incredible, is it a bison? Isn't it a buffalo? I could use a shot of whiskey. I've always wanted to hold a set of keys like this. Damn it. There's a countertop, that's what it's called.